Many thanks for staying with us on the newsroom. I am Mary Kanu. The Nigeria Center for Disease Control (NCDC) says the death toll from cholera infections across the country has risen to 1,178. Director General of the NCDC, Chikwe Ihekwazu, while speaking to newsmen, disclosed that as of August 14, the country had recorded 37,819 suspected cases of cholera. The NCDC boss noted that there had been a decrease in the number of new cases in the last 2 weeks, adding that the National Multi-Sectoral Emergency Operations Center, activated at Level 2, will continue to coordinate the national response. He thereafter urged residents of the affected states to ensure strict adherence to hygienic practices as part of efforts to limit the spread of infections. And a senior advocate of Nigeria, Femi Falana, has filed a suit at the Supreme Court on behalf of the 36 states in the country against the federal government on the status of recovered funds and failure to remit same to the Federation account. Through the attorneys general who are listed as plaintiffs in the suit, the 36 states instituted the action against the Attorney General of the Federation, Abubakar Malami. Amongst other things, the states are seeking a declaration that the failure and refusal of President Muhammadu Buhari, the Minister of Finance, and all relevant authorities of the Federation to remit the receipts or proceeds derived from all assets recovered and forfeited into the Federation account to be distributed in accordance with the provisions of the Constitution is unconstitutional. Falana has, however, revealed that the Supreme Court is yet to give a date for the hearing of the suits. And the search for concessionaries to manage Nigeria's 4 major airports in Abuja, Lagos, Port Harcourt and Kano has officially commenced. And the just released request for qualification document signed by the Permanent Secretary of the Ministry of Aviation, Hassan Musa. The ministry said the intention of the government was to develop the facilities into efficient, profitable and self-sustaining commercial hubs that would create more jobs and develop local industries through public-private partnerships. He said prospective bidders must have experience in the development and operation of an international airport and cargo terminals, evidence of financial capacity in support of the company, or ability to undertake the airport's concession, illustrated by a minimum net worth of 30 billion naira, among others. And Japan's government on Tuesday expanded the coronavirus state of emergency to 7 more regions as it battles a record wave of infections a week before the Paralympic Games. Virus emergency measures that ban restaurants and bars from selling alcohol and require them to close by 8 p.m. are already in place in Tokyo and 5 other regions and had been due to end by August 31. But Prime Minister Yoshihide Suga says the measure would be expanded to additional areas with the restrictions in all parts of the country running until September 12. And in business, Nigeria's inflation rate slowed by 17.38% in July, the 4th consecutive decline in 2021. This is according to the Consumer Price Index report for July released by the National Bureau of Statistics, NBS, on Tuesday. The Consumer Price Index, which measures the rate of change in prices of goods and services, moderated the 4th consecutive time to 17.38% in July from 17.75% in June. The slowdown in inflation has been attributed to the broad-based slowdown across the food and non-food baskets. And officials in Niger say 37 people have been killed in a suspected Islamist attack in the western Tillaberi region. Armed men sped into the village of Dare Daye on motorbikes, shooting people as they worked in their fields. In March, nearly 70 people were killed in the same village as Tillaberi lies at the epicenter of Islamic violence in the Sahel, which is concentrated in the zone where Niger meets Mali and Burkina Faso. Hundreds have been killed in western Niger this year and tens of thousands of people have fled their homes. And in sports, Barcelona President Joan Laporta has opened up on the club's financial situation, revealing the Catalan club are £1.5 billion in debt. Laporta blamed his predecessor, Josep Bartomeu, for a terrible inheritance, which he says sees club salaries representing 103% of income at the Nou Camp. Speaking at a live press conference, Laporta says he believes Barcelona can repair its situation, revealing the club has taken out a loan of €550 million with an interest rate of 1.1% to restructure the club. Well, that's the latest update on the newsroom. Thank you for watching. I am Mary Kanu.